look, I think everything's shaping up very well. It's good to see this weather improving a little bit, and hopefully that's true all the way around the country. But obviously the next couple of weeks are very important, where our test players will be getting preparation in a 4-day environment in Shield cricket and Australia A cricket, and we're all looking forward to seeing how everyone fares and hopefully getting some runs and wickets under their belt.
Some poor crowd numbers in the one-dayers. Are you confident that once these tests start and the Ashes start, that will be all forgotten and the people will come?
Yeah, look, absolutely confident about the Ashes. We have a very strong indicator with ticket sales. There are still tickets available for most grounds, but we're very close to capacity as well. And certainly that first Test match in Brisbane is shaping up as a huge event. And I've got absolutely no doubt that we're going to see full houses and some fantastic atmospheres at those grounds.
What sort of pressure's on some of those senior players? We talked about it a bit up on stage, or you guys did. What sort of pressure is on them with 2 Shield games to try and stake their claim to being here?
Oh, look, I think it's a fascinating time. Leading into the Ashes, there's lots of discussion and speculation about teams and players who are in and out of form, and I think if you ask the players themselves, they're the ultimate professionals. It's a good test for them to block those sorts of things out and concentrate on the process of making runs, taking wickets and preparing for a big series against England.
Certainly a hot topic though. I mean, were you a bit surprised that the skipper got left out in a game against Sri Lanka?
Oh no, I wasn't surprised. I certainly knew and understood the thinking behind that, and really throughout the last few months, really, there's been a lot of work and consideration done to make sure we manage the individual workloads of players. They've had a hectic tour of India, where we played Test cricket, where it wasn't originally scheduled, and now coming in through this series, the real focus has been on the Ashes, especially once that third match of the Commonwealth Bank series was a dead rubber.
Could the selection been delayed a little bit longer? We know teams being named on Monday, and obviously we'll see some of the Shield cricket, but there still is more Shield cricket between now and that first Test.
Yeah, it's certainly true. I think the plan really with the announcement of this team will be to announce a squad. So it will narrow the numbers down, I guess, and give everyone an indication as to who's in the mix, then allow for people who may be under any sort of an injury cloud or whatever to adjust it from there. But the plan is to announce a squad rather than a team of 12.
Just on an international level, what's the feeling amongst your fellow CEOs regarding obviously the keeper camping out of South Africa and turning up at Heathrow? What's the feeling on that? The news that broke overnight with the Pakistan keeper.
Left the city, thought he had threats of match fixtures, and he's gone from Abu Dhabi back to Heathrow.
Oh, I read that he'd gone missing. I hadn't heard where he'd turned up, but I really don't know enough about that. Obviously, be interested to understand a little bit more of the background. They've been playing in the UAE, so be interesting to hear what reports come out of there. That's where the ICC's head office is.
Well, he basically said he was leaving because he almost feared for his life after being involved or allegedly involved in a match fixing or spot fixing situation. His house is now being guarded in Lahore. Is it a concern at your level?
Oh, the concern for us at my level, Cricket Australia and fellow CEOs around the country, is to arrive at a position where we can be comfortable that the sorts of scenarios that have been talked about with corruption in the game are stamped out, and that we adopt a zero tolerance approach to corruption in the game and make every effort to ensure the players are protected on that front as well.
If the Ashes doesn't go Australia's way, do you think part of the post-mortem will be at the end about why they were playing a 3-match limited over series at the start while England's here focusing on longer form of the game?
Hasn't even entered my mind, Jesse, that we won't win the Ashes. So you can ask me that in a few months' time, but I dare say you won't.
Thanks, James.